You got everything you need?
Yeah. I got no sleep last night, so I'll have minimal
Input. So
minimal.
before you check out, you said you were gonna wait until the one gotta go, but I'm not gonna wait. Tell me what you were gonna say earlier.
So last week we had a. I gotta say, you might get more from this juice from this orange.
More squeeze from it.
More squeeze from it because
Okay.
your energy is top notch.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So last week we had a
One's gotta go.
One's gotta go.
Yeah.
So you listed, what were the categories again?
Mario, Pokemon, Batman, Spider-Man, Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay.
One's gotta go.
So I immediately eliminated Mario. You guys are like, oh, Yu-Gi-Oh's gotta go.
Unanimously Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
I just
See,
got on.
she
I
agrees
said
too.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh's gotta go.
So what I was gonna tell you is if it was just the TV show, Pokemon would go. Pokemon would be gone. Yeah. What saved Pokemon is the video game.
No, it wasn't.
No.
No.
It was the
I'm
game.
saying for
Yeah,
me.
no, it was the game. Right?
I'm saying for
Yeah,
me.
you're right.
I'm saying for me.
Right. But the show.
If it was just a show, Yu-Gi-Oh shits on Pokemon. The TV show every time.
The Yu-Gi-Oh,
every time.
The Yu-Gi-Oh show wouldn't even exist if the Pokemon show wasn't as fire as it was.
That
They
doesn't.
said the Pokemon show set it off for the rest of them niggas to eat.
Yeah.
Beyblade,
Yu-Gi-Oh, Digimon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Pokemon wasn't as fire as it was, they wouldn't even be able to breathe. And Yu-Gi-Oh's not even that good. Yu-Gi-Oh's not even that like
it's not better. It's a top tier show.
It's not better. It's not better than when Ash first goes on his journey. No way, shape, or form. Not even
Pokemon
close.
is only season 1.
So is Yu-Gi-Oh. So is Yu-Gi-Oh.
Season 1 and
it-
season 2.
No,
part
no,
of
no, no.
3.
When's Pegasus go?
After season 1.
Okay, it's
Battle
that's,
City.
That's what it's trash.
Battle City.
After that, it's trash.
Battle
After that, it's
City.
trash.
I get my shows shit on a lot on this show. Yu-Gi-Oh sucks. Let's
I never even watched Yu-Gi-Oh, and I know it sucks.
It
Like,
doesn't.
that's how bad it is.
It doesn't. No, I'm not even mad. I'm just telling you.
How could you?
I'm just telling you it's facts.
You're telling me the Yu-Gi-Oh season 1 has more iconic moments than the Pokemon season 1.
Okay, you're trying to like you're like varying this conversation.
I'm not varying it.
You
I'm not
are.
varying
You're
it. I'm
saying, oh, you're
comparing.
saying this.
I'm
not
comparing.
I'm saying if it wasn't for the video game, Pokemon would be out of my list. It would be the one to go. Because Red and Blue version had such... And you can't deny it.
What about the Pokemon cards? You didn't collect the cards?
No, it's fine. I'm talking about specifically shows. I'm just talking about the show.
Okay, I just don't understand how you can say that because the show was fire. It was amazing, and you probably loved it as a kid, and now you're like shitting on it. I don't understand.
I did. I went to the Pokemon League. Look, I had a lot of good times with Pokemon.
Wait, what were the options again?
It was Yu-Gi-Oh, Batman, Spider-Man, Pokemon, Mario.
Okay, there was a Mario show.
No, we're just
No,
saying.
No, we're just saying like in
okay.
general. But I'm saying
I was
for
like, the show
me,
gotta go then. I don't know.
for me, if it doesn't have to be show specific, but
Yeah.
if it
Just in
wasn't
general.
for the game, I'd be fine with kicking out Pokemon.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
It got in a lot of people. Like, people love that game.
Yeah,
Still,
I mean,
to this day.
I loved it too.
Yeah.
Yellow version was the best version.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the phone game, right? Where you, like, catch one.
Pokemon Go.
No, not Pokemon.
No, I mean that.
No.
Pokemon Go ended up being a huge scam. You guys hear about that?
No.
Oh, it was like
A data collection.
yeah, it was a way for you to take pictures of all these different places, so they didn't have to do it.
Like a Google Earth type
Yeah, like a
app.
Google. Yep.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
No.
thanks. You guys mapped out the whole world for us. Thank you.
That's
Now
dope.
we don't have to do it.
Oh,
Thank
Japan's
you.
gonna get us. Is
Uh,
that what it
pro-
is that what it
probably.
was?
It was like a
Probably.
balloon
Revenge.
in the sky.
Probably.
I was right now. DJI, the drone company, they're under extreme scrutiny because
Why?
they believe that DJI that they're collecting data for
Isn't it-
China.
What's CGI?
DJI is a drone company.
I bought a cheap drone a few years ago and I didn't read any of the like reviews. I was like, oh, $60 drone. Got to my house and the drone's like, download this app on your phone. And then I was like, hold up. And like everyone was like, the drone doesn't work. It's a data collection scam to get your
Everything's
stuff
a
from
data.
Have you guys
collection,
seen
though.
that drone that like follows you and it like
Oh,
for
yeah.
influencers and like
Right.
put it up and just like, hey, you know,
Yeah.
they don't
Yeah.
have anybody to like follow them. I mean, come on, pretty girls. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
right.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Right.
It's saving in somewhere.
I
You got to
just
download
assume-
an app somewhere.
I assume everything's collecting your data. Video games,
Everything does.
apps, everything collects your data.
I like how it's like, can you please not collect my data? And it's
Yeah,
a
it's like-
request. It's not a
They're
command.
like, sure,
Yeah.
buddy.
yeah,
We'll
right.
collect it. Sure.
Well, when you set up on your iPhones, you always tell them don't track, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I know they're tracking anyway. I say ask not to track, but
You still think so?
oh yeah,
Yeah, they
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure still collecting it.
yeah. What are we doing?
All right.
Everyone wants to drive a Tesla.
Yeah.
Right.
It's tracking us.
Yeah.
Everything's recording, right? The cameras and everything.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Let's
Okay,
get
cool.
started.
Yeah.
What was there? You
There we
go.
go.
There we go.
Sleepy intro. Sleepy intro.
It's that random go, y'all. It's that random go, y'all.
Oh, yeah, I'm not used to putting it near my mouth.
Never see us fall. Time to smack you in the face with that random go, y'all. It's that random go, y'all.
Me froze.
It's that random go, y'all.
You like it near your mouth.
I do.
Yeah, it's a mustache.
Time to smack you in the face with that random go, y'all.
You are listening to the Random Gold, the Golden Podcast, the podcast that sees gold.
Incoming.
Keith and King. Go ahead and introduce our guest, King.
We got a podcast host, the host of the screen.
Oh my God, I'm going. Bye.
I know. Annie Estelero, the host of the Screen Time Love podcast.
AKA Anissa. My name's Anissa. Ani is my.
Anissa.
It's just like a one of those porn star names. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Annie. No, my name's Anissa. I am from Screen Time Love. It's a fairly new podcast. I started in like January, so it's new.
Gotcha. So, can you tell us about your podcast, how you got started, and what type of guests do you normally have on?
Okay, so I started. Well, I hit up this guy, and I was like, "Hey," he was like a podcaster locally, and I was like, "What do you think about a dating podcast? Like, how do you think that would do?" And he's like, "Well, who do you want to do it with?" And I was like, "Fuck it, you." So we went on, we did our podcast thing, and then it was really good. You know, we got a lot of like reviews about our chemistry, and then it kind of turned, a little bit weird. And so we got into an argument on like on one of our podcasts.
About what?
I think I told him I was dating somebody, and it was a podcast about dating. And then he was
Okay.
like, he was hella hating.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Yeah.
okay,
And
alright.
so that kind of led to the demise of our friendship and our podcast.
Oh, that sucks. I did
Yeah.
not know that.
But then I found another one. His name is Shoni. He's on what's the Tasteless Gentleman. He's on that podcast. I don't know if you
Yeah,
guys.
I know that podcast. They're pretty good.
They're up there,
Yeah,
man.
they're up there. Yeah.
So I was actually pretty lucky to be paired up with him, but it turned out he got a girlfriend. I don't know. And I think when you're doing a dating podcast, it becomes less attractive when you're like not dating. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But so then we kind of went our separate ways. And I was like, I have nothing. I have no cameras. I don't have any. I don't even have a mic.
Yeah.
But I was like, fuck that. I'm going to go to LA. I'm going to network. And I found Jo, first of all, came on. Jo Felony. And then Roscoe from DPG came on. And then I had Russell. So I had nothing. I was just drive.
Yeah.
I was going to LA. I was coming back to San Diego, LA, San Diego. And I built
Make it happen.
I made my resume with nothing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's definitely on the up and up.
Have you ever thought of doing a dating podcast with another female co-host?
I like not having a co-host because I can
Gotcha.
go to LA. Because if you stay primarily in San Diego as a podcaster, a single podcaster, it's like you don't get real. I feel like it's hard to get somewhere when you're interviewing artists.
Yeah.
So,
I've been on the notes for a long time. What we learned early on, you just like all the relationship stuff, you just keep it tucked in because it just people
Yeah.
get weird. Like once you start talking about your significant other,
Correct.
people are like, oh, that's all they focus on, and
Right.
it just becomes
right.
weird.
I've been lucky to miss a lot of that because
Yeah.
I talk about my partner a lot on here, and I haven't gotten any rough feedback from it. But
I mean, you guys didn't start off as a dating podcast. Though.
That's true.
Yeah.
So it
That's
wasn't
true.
like
were
that
people
wasn't the
trying to
focus.
ship you guys, like in the comments, kind of thing?
I think a lot of people were like, "Oh my god, you guys are so cute," and I was like, "No."
Oh no.
Yeah, chill out.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. But I mean, so then I kind of found my lane as I went on. Now I like
Yeah.
music. I like artists.
Super cool.
Yeah. So now I'm just a pop culture. I'm like you guys,
Yeah.
the random gold showers.
Yeah. A good random golden showers. That's good.
Random golden showers is crazy.
Tasteless Gentlemen, I've heard of them.
Yes.
You've heard of them too?
They're I think they film out of PB.
They do. That's where
Oh,
Mark
do
Studio
they?
is.
Yeah, they're PB guys. Yeah.
That's where
That
I
might
film.
be where I know them from.
yeah.
Tasteless gentleman.
Oh no, they don't hang out in PB anymore.
No.
They're older.
No, I'm saying that I think I heard them from the local circuit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not saying like I don't. You'll never find me in PB.
Yeah, no.
I'm everywhere but there.
So to stay on podcasting,
Yes.
well, let's go around the room and say who is your dream podcast guest?
Oh, me first.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
Oh, Spotness.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to say Kendrick Lamar.
Oh,
Kendrick
okay.
Lamar.
Oh, okay.
That'd be a big find because he doesn't do podcasts.
He
So,
doesn't
Yeah.
he doesn't do anything.
yeah, he's off
Yeah.
off the mainstream for sure.
He pops in every 3 years and just drops some shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's his business.
Exactly.
It's
Hasn't
almost
been
like
my-
he goes into hibernation.
Yeah, he
Goes
does.
in and he goes back.
Ever
into-
since the Drake thing, though, he's been pretty active.
Yeah.
So that's good. Thanks, Drake.
he might be seeing why Strike the Fire is hot.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what
that's
I
what
mean?
he's doing. That's exactly what he's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I might be asleep by now, but I see too much opportunity to keep attacking.
Yeah.
Marquise, would yours be Kanye?
Of course.
It'd be
yes,
Kanye.
1000%. Yeah,
Okay.
1000%.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Drew-
I've interviewed my dream podcast guy, but it wasn't on the Random Gold. So I've
Who was it?
Paul Rodriguez,
Oh, cool.
Wait, who's Paul Rodriguez?
professional skateboarder.
Hey, where's he at?
I don't have a button. To
It's
shit
fun.
on.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I've been really fortunate to meet majority of the people I wanted to meet in life.
the reason I asked this is because I want Big Daddy Mark on this podcast.
Who's that?
He's the guy that sings. Have you ever seen him? He's
Is he a porn
Why are
star?
you laughing?
no.
His
He's
videos are hilarious.
he's a social media guy, but he got famous recently for
You know who he is?
No.
How do you guys not? I think once he shows you,
I know
Once
Big
I-
Daddy. I don't know who Big Daddy Mark is.
I'm trying
once
to
I
see,
show you who it is, it's like
I just had one and I can't find it.
like
Oh, okay.
here.
I've seen him.
Yeah,
yes.
Big
Yeah.
Daddy Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, why is he showing up on my feed all of a sudden?
Bro, he's hella
We're listening.
If we could have Big Daddy Mark on this podcast, I'd be starstruck.
Dude, he's hilarious.
Starstruck.
I'd
Really?
be
So
starstruck.
he got popular by singing Triple H's theme song, the one he just showed you, and then they had him front row at SmackDown. It was amazing.
That-
They showed him on screen, and the whole arena went crazy. for
Shut
him.
up.
That,
Yeah.
I-
So
that-
he's a new sensation right now.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
maybe
He just-
6 months. Maybe
yeah, yeah,
6
yeah,
months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just sings songs, but it's so funny when he
That's
does
what
it.
made me like him because I was like, this dude made a little bit of money and he
Yep.
immediately went to what he wants to actually do,
Yeah.
which is go to wrestling.
Yep.
How about this new one?
Yeah, he's great. He's great. Yeah,
I
he-
never heard of him, but I seen him around.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, I would love to have him on the pod.
Oh,
that would be.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's interesting.
Big Daddy.
yeah.
Big Daddy.
Big Daddy.
Big
to-
Daddy Mark.
Speaking of mustard, could you please fill us in, Marquise?
well, I just wanted to. Did you guys listen to the Kendrick Lamar album?
Yes.
What did you guys think of it?
I thought it was good.
That was great.
Yeah.
You liked it too?
I love it.
Yeah. There's a couple songs that are like, but for the most part, it's pretty damn good. It's pretty good. I like that Kendrick's been pretty active since the Drake beef. Drake doesn't seem to take being like not the popular guy. He doesn't seem to take it very well. And he's really making himself look bad.
Okay, I might get a little bit of flashback for this.
Go ahead.
Honestly, I think if he is being called a sex offender or a pedophile, I'm going to be like, you know what, motherfuckers, look, I'm not a pedophile. That, okay. But like, as far as being a musician, he's compared to Kendrick, he's nothing. But let's just be real. Like, if someone's calling you a sex addict or whatever, a pedophile, I'm gonna stand my ground and be like, no, motherfucker, I am not that person.
No, that's totally fine. But he also he said that Kendrick beat his wife, and Kendrick's wife's baby was by another man and stuff. So
How do we know that's not true?
we don't know. How do we not know
Exactly.
that Drake's not a pedophile? You know what I mean?
He has
all up in the-
16-year-olds on the stage. You know what I mean? Like, but that doesn't mean he's a pedophile. It just means he has 16-year-olds on the stage.
Listen, they both said things that they
Yeah.
could be true, they could not be true,
Right,
right? You know
right.
what I mean? But
Right.
you don't hear Kendrick crying about what Drake said about
Right.
him.
Yeah, he does.
Kendrick?
Yes.
When?
When?
I think in the last couple songs that he was beefing with him, he was like talking about his wife and all that. Like, he had to stick up for himself.
Well, I think when it comes to your wife, that's you gotta say something.
I
when it
have to
comes
go
your wife.
check. I don't think I've heard it. And if he did defend himself, that's fine. Drake is taking this to another level, though. Okay?
Oh, What's he doing?
Drake is now suing.
It's a petition.
Listen,
You know when you go to
listen,
school and
listen.
you're like, can you sign this so we can
The-
get free meals? Like,
the-
that's what that is.
The first one is a petition, yes. The second lawsuit is for defamation of character.
Boom. Yes, because he's not a pedophile. I don't think that he's a pedophile.
So,
But we don't know that. We don't. And listen. This is a rap beef. No rapper.
right.
And this is what he's proving Kendrick's point.
right.
No rapper in a rap. First of all, Drake said, "Hey, drop it whenever you want." So this is what it's compared to, right? This would be like the bully at school saying, "Hey, meet me outside at 3 p.m. I'm beating your ass."
Right,
Right.
right, yep.
He goes outside, gets his ass beat. Goes to the principal,
Goes
trying
to the principal.
to get him expelled.
Yeah.
That's essentially what Drake's doing now, right? He's doing this second lawsuit for defamation of character because the song took the fuck off. Everybody's calling him, he's trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor.
Dude, there's like 13-year-old Indian kids at their birthday party,
my
like calling him a pedophile.
So
You-
it's-
Exactly.
yeah.
How fucked up.
It's like
So he's like a sore loser.
he's being a sore
He's
loser.
a sore loser. Instead of like going back, go to the
You
lab,
didn't see-
try and create
Bro, being
something.
a sole loser is losing in baseball. Being a pedophile when you're not is not.
No, listen.
That's fucked up.
Listen, I don't think anybody truly thought Drake was a pedophile, but he's going so hard to try to convince us that he's not, that it's just kind of like, dude, like just fucking chill, relax. We understand, but doing you suing somebody because you lost a rap beef,
Right.
it just proves the point that Kendrick said that you're not like us, because no rapper in the history of rap ever lost a rap battle. Like Olivia from G-Unit was called a man. They said 50 Cent, 50 Cent was fucking Lloyd Banks and like all the
I do remember
you
that.
you
Really?
never had any of them go and sue for defamation of character. So it just really proves Kendrick's point. Like, yeah, you're not like us. Like you never been like us. You're a visitor in this game. You're a pretender. And
He
you're
took
just-
his cornrows out recently.
Oh yeah. He took those little bum buns out or whatever the fuck he had.
Man, if I was Drake, I'd be on the other side of the planet, chilling in the sun.
That's what I had to do. Go away.
Relax.
You
Just
got-
go away.
Yeah.
Go make some. Come back with a fire
With some
album.
bangers, and
Boom,
nobody
yeah.
would care.
Yeah.
No one
Nobody would
cares.
fucking care.
You know what he did? He called his lawyer.
Yeah.
That's the Jewish man in him. That's what it was, man.
Yeah, that's what he did.
Damn.
You're really trying to get the podcast out.
Wish.
Well, it's fucking with his money. It's fucking with his money.
Yeah.
I mean, how much though? How many songs does he really have?
So it's the first one about the petition and all that. So he was in negotiations with UMG, his record label. The first deal he signed, he got $400 million, right?
Jesus Christ.
So obviously, when it's up for negotiation, you want like $600 million, $800 million. But ever since Not Like Us came out, his stock has dropped. And so he's saying that UMG made that song pop the fuck off, so they didn't have to pay him as much. That's
Right.
the conspiracy.
Well, let's be
around.
honest. He brought a lot of money to that company.
Oh,
if,
for sure.
If
I
they
mean-
paid him
For sure.
400, they easily probably made what, $1 billion, 800 to $1 billion easily. If they're gonna pay him 400, they
Yeah.
usually made about 800.
So let's just say this: he's an entertainer. He's not a gangster. Like, let's just leave
No,
it
he's
there.
not. Yeah, obviously.
So if he's gonna sue, fuck him. He's gonna sue. He's a bitch. Like, let's just move on from that. Why is everyone like, oh my god, he's suing? Like,
Because it's just
That's
lame.
actually a good point.
It's just lame. playing.
That's a good point.
You acted all tough.
not
in
a
those-
gangster.
Yeah, but it just it's listen.
He acts like a gangster. He acts like OVO's a gang.
He's a
though.
poser, and that's
Yeah.
okay to be
Yeah.
a poser. I
Is,
mean,
is,
sue
he
me for being a
tainting,
poser.
is he tainting like the
I like that too.
unwritten rule in the rap culture?
It's just you're just like I said, you're just proving Kendra's point. That's all you're doing. Like
Maybe he's okay with that. He's like,
Let
yeah, I
him.
am a bitch. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, look at my nail polish. I am a bitch. Hello. Like,
yeah.
let him be a bitch.
you're right. You're right. I would just
Say, yeah, you know what? I'll show you how much of a bitch I am.
I just feel like if I was Drake, it's not worth it. You don't need the money. You got all the money you would ever need, right? So why do this lawsuit? It just makes you
Because
look bad.
he wants to inconvenience him.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
a good
yeah,
point.
that's a
That's
good
the
point.
point of a lot of lawsuits is to just ruffle the other party's feathers.
Sure, yeah, and then a lot of times they're just going to settle anyway. They're like, I don't
Yeah.
want to go through. Depending on the nature of the legality,
I mean, he's watching Kendrick just step all over him, though. That's
he can't win it on
Crip
mic.
walking on his
he can't
grave.
win on the
Everyone
mic.
is.
He's got to win
Listen.
with the gavel.
Everybody told Drake, leave Kendrick alone, bro. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Drake kept poking the bear.
He did. He
And-
lost, and now he's going to do what he can.
He didn't just lose. He Not Like Us is probably it's probably the biggest diss record of all time.
Right.
So it's like that lives forever.
He's
I-
not just
I-
dissing Drake, though. He's dissing Wayne. Let's get on that.
Yeah,
What
listen.
about Little Wayne?
Wayne?
Oh,
was-
yeah.
Wayne's
Yeah.
upset that he wasn't going to be at the Super Bowl. Wayne, they were never going to call you. They were never going to call you to be at the Super Bowl. So have you ever seen
The
Lil
lean,
Wayne?
the lean has deteriorated
Yeah.
his brain.
Yeah,
He's
I seen Lil
not the
Wayne
same
live.
man.
He's not great. So
I don't think
and
he could lead a Super Bowl. He could be
No.
a feature.
No.
Let's put him out there as a feature, but
that's probably done too because him and Kendrick. It sounds like they're not.
Who
good
was the
now.
hip hop Super Bowl halftime show like recently?
Eminem?
Was it Eminem?
I think so.
That was good.
Well, it was everybody,
Yeah.
right? It was
But, like,
Dre, it
yeah,
was Kendrick,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
50
was
came.
50 Cent.
50 was
Yeah.
there.
but what
Yeah.
their argument is that now that Jay-Z is in charge, it's all hip hop artists from their area. That's not
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was J-Lo and Shakira. Like,
Yeah.
it's a bunch of bullshit.
That was like a couple years ago after COVID. That was a good one.
Yeah.
I like the Weeknd's one, but everybody hated it.
I like the
people-
Weeknd's one,
I
too.
thought it was really good.
Yeah.
And then,
You gotta like the Weeknd to like that.
I love the Weeknd. I love it. So maybe that's why I
Yeah.
liked it. Yeah, I thought it was really good, and like people I was watching, they're like, "This shit is ass." I was like, "What?" I was like, "All right, well, yeah, I guess."
Man, big ups to Michael Jackson for making the Super Bowl halftime show like what it is now because he was like the first really big one.
I don't think I've
Yeah.
ever seen his halftime show.
It's from the 90s.
I'll have
yeah.
to watch it. I don't
yeah,
think I've ever
without
seen
I think Fox was like we got to make the halftime show watchable because it increases your ad revenue because people would just turn off the game like they would just walk away from the TV and they're like we
Yeah.
need people on the TV to watch the halftime
And
show.
then Janet Jackson came out. She's like, "Here's my boob."
Oh my god. I
you know, it's funny you mentioned Janet Jackson, and you just brought up Michael Jackson
yeah.
because I just saw something yesterday. I don't know if it's true or not. I think it was on one of those Vlad TV shows.
give me the tea.
I think it was Michael Jackson had punked Tupac.
Yeah, I actually kind of believe that
I
story.
believe it.
You believe it?
You know
My-
that voice he does is fake. They're like,
Yeah.
it's fake.
And
Yeah, I know.
These
Yeah.
are my facts. So the story goes that Michael Jackson beat up Tupac at a Hollywood party.
I don't beat
Right.
him up. It's crazy.
So
That's crazy.
Michael Jackson is from Gary, Indiana. Hella racist, hella tough city. He's one of 4 boys. Like if you grew up with that many brothers, you have to know how to
You have
fight a
know
little
that-
bit.
For sure.
Yeah.
This might get some pushback. An extreme athlete, one of the best dancers ever.
You know it. You're right.
Like probably extremely athletic.
Who else moonwalks? Come on.
No one like that.
He probably hit Tupac with that kick.
That little
yeah.
fuck-
You know,
Yeah.
that Chris Tucker, that Chris Tucker kick.
Yeah.
You probably kicked him.
All these resurfaced videos of Tupac don't show Tupac in the best light. He
Well, they
looks-
said he was an actor, bro.
Yeah.
So all that shit was probably an act.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it
Wait,
past
let's
him.
go back to him beating Tupac's ass, though. How did that happen?
So apparently Tupac was being disrespectful to a girl. The girl was Michael Jackson's cousin.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, hey, you
So
can't
he was
talk to her like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Yeah.
It's over.
I like how when I said we owe Michael Jackson props and you looked at me and you were like,
What kind of props?
yeah.
What do you mean? He's the greatest of all time. What do you mean? That's
Well, I thought that was
The-
Kendrick.
what is that?
no.
Solidified.
Okay,
What is it
so
called?
one has to go. Tupac.
Uh-huh.
Kendrick,
Okay.
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson's already gone.
No.
Oh, damn. R.I.P. Michael.
Treason. That's treason. That's treason.
Damn, dude. Like,
Fuck.
I don't listen to. I hate to say it because now my old head credit is going away, but I don't listen to Tupac in the car.
Tupac's gone, bro.
Yeah.
Tupac's out of here.
What do you think?
I'm going to say, damn, Michael's a legend. I guess I have to say Kendrick.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Wow.
That's fair.
Okay. Okay.
I'm a millennial, so it's
Yeah,
like,
that's fair.
I mean, we all are.
I mean, if it was a Gen Zer, they'd be like, Kendrick for sure, I love
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Ooh, you know,
Yeah.
but
I don't really. I wasn't a Tupac. I listened to him, but my family listened to Biggie more than they listened to
Biggie,
Tupac.
ooh, there was a battle.
Yeah.
Do you think
Which
Diddy
is
killed both
funny
of them?
because he's East
Oh,
Coast.
yeah.
Both
Diddy.
of them.
Yeah.
I think Diddy is a menace.
He definitely killed Biggie. I 100% believe that. I believe that when I was
What was his
young.
motive?
Get the royalties.
The business deal.
He's big. He's becoming a bigger star than me, and I can already get his royalties. He already has hits. I can collect his royalties for the rest of my life. So.
What was his motive for Tupac?
He wanted to fuck him.
Tupac was like, no, don't do it.
Yeah.
And then
That's
he
probably
killed
what
him.
happened.
I don't know if he. I don't know.
He
Maybe-
wanted Tupac and he couldn't get him.
No, he wanted to putt.
or maybe he had him. You know, we're being disrespectful. I'm gonna
Oh, R.I.P.
stop.
Tupac. Let him rest in peace, man. No,
Let
but
him
like,
rest in peace.
I'm gonna stop. What else you got, Joaquin?
So you came originally from a dating podcast. I had to ask a dating question.
okay.
What is something that's given you the ick with someone you've dated in the past? I can start it off.
Damn, there's so many.
So I dated a girl that we were dating and we hooked up one time. She came over to like spend the day / night with me. And afterwards we're hungry and we're like, let's go pick up some food. We go to the taco shop.
Okay.
She ordered, I kid you not, 8 different items.
What?
Like a burrito, 3 tacos, a tostada, a thing of ceviche.
You
Like-
didn't say like you're not gonna eat all this. Why? What are you doing?
I said that and she's like, you know, I'll be honest, I'm really hungry. I'm like, all right. So I ran my card. We come home. She ate all of it. All of it. Like,
Was she a big girl?
no, she wasn't a big girl. That's the weird part. Which was like, you have unhealthy eating habits. Like she ate for like, I was done with my food and she ate for like another half hour.
Was she a stoner?
She wasn't a stoner either.
damn.
But like, I think it made me think that maybe she was purging,
Maybe.
or she
Maybe.
had
Yeah.
heard like mental issues with like eating for comfort.
But 8 items on your first date?
No, it wasn't first date. It was like second or third. But like,
okay.
I'm talking like she ate a lot of food, and I was like, you know, after that, I was like, hey, you know, I'm not feeling too hot. Do you want to go home? And I drove her home,
That was it?
and that was it. That was the last time. It just grossed me out.
Gluttony.
Yeah, it was gluttony. It was
Yeah.
literal gluttony. Yeah, and I'm not saying like girls need to be dainty and like not eat their fill. That she overate.
Yeah, you.
Like she like. I was talking with my girl last night about. I was like, imagine what we ate on Thanksgiving times 2.
That's insane.
Yeah. So like
in one sitting, like she
and
didn't-
what she crushed it all.
I could be probably impressed. Like, God damn. Okay.
Yeah, she was probably hungry.
Yeah, I guess so.
Hey, everybody has their icks, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to come back. I have so many. You
Okay.
you have to circle back.
There's one I remember, and it never goes away with me because if you know me or you don't know me, I'm a big gamer. Okay, so I that's how I like to spend my downtime. It's how I decompress. It's like what I like to do. I was seeing this girl that she just thought she was more fun than the game. You're not. And I had bought this. I went to the GameStop, and Game Crazy, picked this game up. Hey, shout out to Game Crazy. Picked this game up, and right when I sit down, she calls me. She's like, "Hey, what are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm about to play this game I just got." And she goes, "Oh, well, can I come over?" I'm like, "You can, but I'm gonna be playing this game." Like, you know what I mean? So she's like, "Yeah, that's fine." She comes over, and essentially what happened is she made me get off the game. And in my head, I was like, "This is done." Yeah, because you don't
Yeah.
respect my. You're not. I told you what I was gonna do. You had to push your way in and make me get. It really irritated me. I shouldn't even got off. Like when I think about it to this day, I should have never got off. I should have stuck to my guns. I was being pussy. But after that, it just fell apart because I just wasn't. I was like, you don't respect what
She
I
didn't
like
respect your boundaries.
Not just that, but it's like you just don't. I told you what I wanted to do, and you didn't respect it.
She
You wasn't
couldn't handle something else having your
having
attention.
my
Exactly,
attention.
yes.
That's what it was.
Yeah. So that
You ever
game.
see those videos of girls like sitting on their dudes when they're playing video games? They're just like, excuse
dude.
me.
Yeah.
You know, like
I've seen those videos.
Get
Yeah.
the fuck
She
off.
was,
me.
yeah.
Can I play? No, man. Go. No.
She wants to play with your dick.
Get-
Hey.
Hey, what happened to my buttons, Drew? I couldn't do the explosion. What'd you do?
Oh man.
I just made it.
Oh, wait, she did it. It's still going. Oh, there it goes. There it goes.
There we go. There we go.
No, okay, so what if she pulled your dick out and she started sucking on it? Would you be like, okay, let's put the game away? Or would you be like, no, hold on, I gotta finish this shit, man.
No, I would keep playing. I would keep playing.
Ooh, that's a big diss.
It's not a diss. It's not a diss. Like if I'm in a Call of Duty lobby, you can't just get off. You have to keep playing.
Is playing the game while getting head a kink for you?
It's not a kink, but I wouldn't be against it. I wouldn't.
Okay.
I mean, who wouldn't? But at the same time, if you're playing and your boys are, you have to be really, you have to be really like.
So, oh yeah, baby, right
Yeah,
there.
no,
Like,
you
what?
can't do that because your boys will be like, "What the fuck?
We had,
What?"
we had a guy named I forgot his real name. His name was Country though. He would be part of the Iron Star movement. And your boy Timberland. He got Timberland got mad because
Why?
Because Country he was in the game chat. The room or whatever, yeah, and he started smashing, and Timberland was pissed off.
Why? Why are you mad at that?
I don't know.
You know me. I
Yeah.
never liked that nigga Timberland, bro. Sore loser. And anyways,
He's like Drake.
yeah. I mean, listen, I wouldn't be against it. That'd be cool if your you know, if your girl's doing it. That's cool.
Okay. But then it kind of fucks with your focus a little
It's
bit.
1000% gonna. It's like doing it while driving. Like, what? It's not gonna go. It's not gonna go well.
Yeah.
So you're saying you choose the game over sex?
I mean, would I choose the game over? Yeah.
You heard it here first.
Listen. How long are we? There's a bunch of factors. How long have we been together?
Right.
What time of the day is it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What did I just get on?
What game is it?
What game is it? Did I just get on? If I just got on and now you're trying to can't go away. No, because you're just you saw me. You had the little beep, and now you're trying to get out of here. You had all this time. So most likely, depending on a bunch of factors, most likely the game's gonna win. Okay. The game's gonna win.
All right.
Okay. Because you're gonna use that as a tool every time to try to get me off the game, and that's gonna annoy me. So.
Like you
I don't
said,
like
it's your time. It's your time to decompress.
That'd be like if she goes to, I'm gonna go read my book. Nah, get this dick. Read this dick.
right.
Like, read
I'd be
that
like,
dick.
fucking, there's the book. Give me the dick.
Yeah. Did you find the ick yet? Did you think of one?
Oh, God.
Come on, you gotta have one.
I think it's hygiene.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I was on a date with a guy and he had like plaque like on the bottom part of his teeth and he kept talking to me and I was just like,
Oh yeah. Yeah. You can't do that.
I gotta go. I mean, it was like in the middle of dinner too. And I was
Oh no.
You
So
left
he's
in the
adding-
middle of dinner.
He's
Yeah.
adding more plaque. I gotcha.
yeah, he was a cop too. I was like, damn, you can brush your teeth? How you gonna arrest people?
Yeah.
Ew. Just kidding. No, it was definitely a turn off for me. And I think
That's a fair one.
because I have boys, so I have kids,
Yeah.
and I'm always like, brush your fucking teeth. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Do your laundry, and if my man can't do that, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
No.
True.
That's fair.
Gross.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can only imagine what his dick smells like.
And
No, I'm serious. Like, if you can't take care of your
another
teeth-
thing too is the inflamed gums too. That's one that
Ooh, yeah.
that drives me crazy.
That's called infection of the gums or disease. of the gums.
Gingivitis.
Gingivitis.
Yeah.
Smells like Bigfoot's dick.
Is that what it smells like?
No.
No.
It's from a movie.
Oh.
All right. So moving
Wait,
along.
we didn't get his ick.
Oh no, not here.
No ick, huh?
No ick.
No ick.
That's
I just told you my inflamed gums.
That's your ick?
There you go. Next.
yeah. That's
Wow.
that's typical. That's typical.
Do you have a boo button?
No.
I wish I did.
No, I do have.
That's treason.
Okay, you guys really want to know what would be an ick? It's kind of similar to.
That was my butthole.
Hey,
poking.
I'll do what you did. Circle back around.
Okay. All
But
right.
that's it. We all,
Circle back around. We'll get to it.
we've all had ours.
I'll come back later.
Okay.
Have you guys all heard of? Well, she hasn't heard of Taylor show. You guys heard of the show Yellowstone, right?
Yep.
Yeah, but that's
Obviously.
the one where you wearing a cowboy hat.
Fire. Okay,
That was good.
I haven't
That was
seen
good Photoshop.
I haven't seen the latest season. I don't know if it's good or not. I don't know. But the show is. What is that? What are y'all doing?
I was just asking if he's.
I haven't seen the latest season either. I ride or die with Kevin Costner.
Really?
That's my dude.
I don't know, man. I've been kind of changing my tune on it. I feel like he was I used to think it was Taylor Sheridan. Now, like, so listen, my whole point of Taylor Sheridan, he created Yellowstone. Before Yellowstone, he made a couple of really good movies. He had Hell or High Water,
Sicario. right?
Sicario,
Yeah.
Wind River. These movies are really good movies. I didn't know he made those. I just looked it up. I was like, oh, no wonder he has. So he made Yellowstone. And not only does he have Yellowstone, he has this new show called Landman with Billy Bob Thornton. I'm enjoying it. He has Mayor of Kingstown with Jeremy Renner. Great show. It's he's like he like keeps the peace in the prison. He like does stuff for the gangs outside the prison. It's a super good show.
How's Billy?
Billy Bob Thornton. I love Billy Bob Thornton. He has
Just because of Santa?
he's bad Santa, man.
That's
He
it.
has
But that's all he's. What else has he done?
He had the Bad News Bears. He had
Monsters Ball.
Monsters Ball. Yeah, where he's fucking Halle Berry. Come on,
Okay.
iconic.
Okay, all right.
It's really bad Santa for me. That's
Right,
really
I
why.
know.
That's really why he has that special place in my heart.
I know.
But yeah, he has Landman. He has Mayor of Kingstown. He has Yellowstone. He has 1883. He has 1923, and then he has like some other show about this black dude. I can't remember. Oh, Tulsa King. I think Tulsa King's the weakest of the shows. Unfortunately, Tulsa King has the one with Sylvester Stallone. I don't think it's that good. It's the weakest of the bunch. But my point is, he did all this within like
5 years.
a 6-7 year span of these movies and these shows. He not in the Yellowstone is like one of the biggest shows of all time. That ranch that they film on, he owns it.
Yeah.
So he rents out that ranch for $25,000 a day. All the horses that you see in the show, they shows off all. I was wondering, why the fuck do you show these horses off all the time? It's so annoying. He'll just have random scenes where the horses are doing tricks, and I'm like, why do you do this all the time? It's so annoying. The reason is because he rents out those horses to people. He rents them out all day. So this guy I can't imagine how much money he's raking in because he has all these shows. He owns that ranch. They said it's like he's at like $320 million right now,
Right,
and
yeah.
it's just gonna keep going
Of
up.
course.
Yeah.
Right.
I just think it's very impressive. So I think Kevin Costner was a little jealous. You know what I mean? I think he was a little jealous of Mr. Sheridan, and
He tried to make his own shit.
I think he was trying to take over the show. That's what I think.
You think so?
I think so because why? What other friction would you have where you had to leave the show? It would have to be I want it done this way, and he's like, "Well, bitch, I created the show. You're not going to tell me what happens to your character. We can have a discussion about it. We can have a discussion about it, but at the end of the day, you're not going to tell me how the show's going to go. You know what I mean?
That's
battle
fair.
egos.
And he has all these other. He's working with Sylvester Stallone. He's working with Jerry Renner. He's working with Billy Bob Thornton. I don't see any of them having
Right.
issues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not like he hasn't worked with high profile people.
Yeah.
Correct. He had Harrison Ford in 1923. He has Tim McGraw in 1883. Like he has all these big, prolific people, and I don't hear any other stories about him except for Kevin Costner.
It's Kevin Costner. He has a reputation of being.
Kevin Costner's never. What iconic movie has Kevin Costner done?
Have you ever seen Dances with Wolves?
No.
It's a great movie.
Oh, I've heard that
I know
movie.
him from the Superman movie when he does the stop.
Oh yeah.
That's all I know. That's what I know him from. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. If you haven't seen any of those shows, I highly suggest you pick one and watch it.
He's your new director, huh?
Dude, the shows aren't like they're not like mind blowing, but they're just entertaining enough where they get the hook,
to get you.
they get the hooks in you, and now you're invested. And he does it with all of them. So like,
Okay.
just think he does a good job.
I didn't know that. Oh, well.
Yeah,
I'll have to check out some of those newer shows.
you should try Mayor of Kingstown.
I
It's
got to
good.
get Paramount Plus.
Is that on Paramount? I just
Yeah.
got that.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Talk about Paramount. Yeah,
Yeah, that's where all these Taylor Sheridan. So Paramount Plus, man, if you like TV shows, that is
I only downloaded it for the football, to be honest. Yeah.
okay. That's fair.
Okay.
That's fair.
Gotcha.
But now that I know there's all these other shows, then it's
Dude.
worth my $7.99.
And they have good movies
for
on there.
sure.
Paramount has all the movies. They
Yeah.
got so many of the new movies. Paramount Plus has them.
So if you had to do a ranking system, Paramount's number one.
They're number one right now. They would go Paramount and then HBO. HBO was number one when Penguin was on. I haven't watched the Dune show.
Yeah.
I haven't heard too much on it, so it makes me think it's not that great.
I'm waiting to like watch a bunch of them at once.
Yeah, but it's like it's quiet about it. I haven't
Yeah.
heard it's bad. I haven't heard it's good. So it just makes me think it's like okay at best.
Yeah.
That's what I'm guessing.
Wait, so is Netflix out?
I was gonna ask that as well.
Netflix is pretty bottom tier. I scroll Netflix more than I watch it. I'm just like, I'll be like scrolling through. I'm like, nah.
Well,
Love is
what's-
Blind though is on there. Love is Blind is
Netflix has some really
That's
high
treason.
highs, but they have a lot of low lows.
I think they've gone down.
Yeah.
What's
a lot.
lower, Disney or Netflix?
Disney. Yeah, Disney's pretty.
Disney's selling for like $3.99 a month. Like they're scraping the
trying to
barrel
give
on
it
that.
to you.
Oh, are they now?
Please take our Disney
Like,
Plus.
I'll pay you to watch my show.
I saw Jude Law is now in Skeleton Boys or whatever it's called, Skeleton
I'm
Crew.
not
Yeah.
watching that shit.
Jude Law, everyone's a fucking Jedi.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think
They
is
just
he a
like, they
Jedi?
just pull every. Jim Carrey's gonna be the next Jedi. You know what I mean?
God.
Everyone's a Jedi.
Yeah.
And I guarantee. Okay, never mind. Okay, I'll start. I'll say. it.
No, what were you gonna
Okay.
say?
No, I'm gonna. So, I want to like every actor that has gone on there is like, oh, I'm gonna be a Jedi. I'm like, you're not. I want to tell them you're not.
Yeah.
That might be on paper, but trust me, no one thinks any of this is canon.
Yeah.
I want to take
Yeah.
all your that robe, that little lightsaber, that little beam sword you have. It's not a lightsaber. You're not a Jedi.
Yep.
You're not a Jedi.
Yeah.
In your fantasy world, we're all Jedi.
They almost had some established Jedi's for us. Kylo Ren,
Right.
Rey.
Almost.
They could have did Finn, but they just dropped
Yeah.
the ball on that one. They could have had some really good established characters. They fucked them up. Nobody cares about them now.
Right.
Who cares? Who
What
cares?
would be the perfect Jedi?
I think we had him. I think we had the perfect Jedi.
Anakin?
I mean, no, going forward. Like, if you guys had
Going
to choose
fo-
one,
like an actor?
yeah.
I think a young Keanu Reeves would be a good Sith.
That's
that
a
was
good.
Kylo Ren, wasn't it? That surfer dude. He was like on Apple.
Oh god,
no, it
what's
wasn't
his
him.
name?
You know, who I'm
I think the
talking
dude
about.
from Dune, what's Timothy Chalamet? I think he'd be a good Jedi.
You think
If he-
so?
If he didn't do Dune and did Star Wars, I think he'd be pretty good.
Okay.
I think he'd be pretty good.
I think John David Washington might make a
Oh,
good
he'd
Jedi.
be
I
pretty
think he'd
good.
be a good.
What's he in?
He was in Tenet,
Yeah.
and he's Denzel's son.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I think
in
he'd
that
be
case,
really good.
Yeah.
Robert Pattinson, he might be a good Jedi.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
think he'd be good. I think he'd be
Yeah,
good.
I'd be open to them doing like an alien as a Jedi too, because there's a bunch of alien Jedis. Like,
Yeah.
why not throw somebody?
They
in?
never make him like the main character except for Yoda.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was one in the Jedi Council. This guy with a big ass neck.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
I was like, well, when did you show up? Yeah, I never seen you out there in the field.
Yeah.
You just sitting down. Anyways,
That's funny. So TikTok is rolling out restrictions on beauty filters for users who are 18 and under.
Why is that?
Do you guys think that's a good idea?
Is it because we're all getting jail baited, or is what?
Catfish.
And it has to do with like I guess kids' mental health. Like kids are hopping on social media and thinking that beauty standards are higher than they are.
They're outlawing
okay.
TikTok in January.
I don't know if it's gonna happen.
Trump
or
said
not.
he's going to try to save it.
Of course he would. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good.
That's
you're
on
good.
his priority list, guys. TikTok and then Gaza.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So basically, I actually just joined TikTok because I'm trying to become like this public figure for my podcast.
Yeah,
Right.
you got to be
Right.
on TikTok.
You gotta
Tik-
be on TikTok
TikToks.
and YouTube, and so I'm on TikTok. I barely put filters on because I mean I don't want people to think like I'm fronting. Like my
Yeah.
thing is I'm authentic. It's always been my thing. So I put like one like light filter on one, and they restricted me from like
Really?
from 18 years and younger, and it was literally like be yourself. That was like my that was my
That's funny.
Yeah, and so and I sell on there, and they restricted my shop.
Damn.
Really?
Yeah, they said you weren't following the guidelines.
Get the fuck
Wow.
outta here.
Yeah,
Well, how recent was that?
yesterday.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
Yeah.
this thing is in place already. Then, I think it's kind of a good idea, but I also saw that Australia is outlawing social media altogether for people 16 and under, which I think is, I don't know.
They're going to find a way around it.
Yeah.
They'll find that's. Yes, I'm 18.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
Yeah,
Press the button.
There's a loophole.
I just don't think that it's gonna really do anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
I don't really see like what it's gonna. I like the effort, but kids are smart as fuck and they'll find a way around it. So
I
Does
think
that
the
mean that you
suicide
agree
rate
with
has
them
gone
being
up
not
since.
being on social media at too young
I think that I don't.
in the current landscape?
Yeah, I
Because
think
it's not the same social media when we grew up.
Yeah, I think kids I think they shouldn't be on it until they hit about 16, 17. But I mean, I was on MySpace at like 14, 15.
Okay,
So-
14,
Yeah, but we
15
didn't
is
have
okay.
influencers back then.
That's
True.
true.
That's true. But
You did have your top friends list though that made you feel like shit. You're
Top
like,
eight.
why am I not in your top 8?
My influencer was Steve from Blue's Clues. You know what I mean?
He's still an influencer now.
You know?
Yeah.
yeah, what did we get influenced by back in the day?
It was just all Boy
what you
Meets
saw on
World
TV?
and
Wrestling.
Boy Meets
wrestling,
World.
yeah.
you know, stuff like that. Now we got idiots.
Yeah.
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 We have idiots.
Yeah.
They're like, light this trash can on fire, like challenge.
Yeah.
Okay, you
Yeah.
know it's bad.
And it's like everybody is trying to be an They're all trying to be an influencer. They're all trying to be famous. They're all
I
trying.
want to
to
be famous.
Yeah.
My little brother's Gen Z, and I remember one time he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna throw my Xbox in the pool and film it, and then I'll make all the money, more money, because people will want to watch that." I just saw someone do that, and I was like, Mom will kill you."
Yeah. Don't
Like,
be a-
if you throw your Xbox in the
Don't be
pool
a
and film
fucking
it,
idiot.
you know.
Now, if it
This
was broke,
years ago.
if it was broken and you can fucking finesse it,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like
That's
fake
different.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like skate a broken PS3.
yeah. I mean, listen, man.
I got this audio clip. You want to play it?
It's too late now. We already talked about it was about Drake. He pretty much said what I said.
Okay,
anyway.
okay,
yeah.
okay.
It's cool.
right.
I totally forgot about it. Yeah. And listen, I think social media is. I feel like I have a healthy relationship with social media. I'm not on it all day. There's periods of time where I'm on it and then I kind of silence it because it kind of. I don't know. It just drives me nuts. I get more irritated at social media than I am like what is the word? Entertained
Entertained?
by it. Yeah, like especially Instagram.
Yeah.
I feel like Instagram. Everybody's faking the front. They're all trying to.
That's why I had to get off of it, man.
Yeah,
I
man.
had to.
Yeah,
I
feel like
had to. I
everybody
had to
should-
get off of everything.
Yeah,
Was it for your mental, state?
I just said, I had my fill. I've been.
Yeah.
These guys could tell you. Been involved with it since 16.
Okay.
I got on YouTube when it first came out. I've been uploading
Do you
stuff
think
for years.
it ruins relationships? Like, why did you like that bitch's picture?
Not that. It's just that the other stuff. It's like, I'm spending. It's addictive.
Yeah.
I've
True.
spent hours.
Yeah.
Hours.
I think
I'm in a productive
Right.
stage in my life. I can't be just focused on what other people are doing and trying to. I had my fill.
But yes, I do think it ruins. I think it does ruin relationships if you don't set these. If you don't set good boundaries in the beginning, but social media, you shouldn't be getting jealous because your partner likes a picture or you like. You know what I mean? That's what the app is for. Like that,
I saw
that's-
this thing. She gave her man a PS5 for his birthday, and inside were just pictures of girls that he liked on Instagram.
Oh, God.
See, I'd break up with her right then and there because I'm like, you took so much time to do something so stupid. Like it would make me so mad, like inside.
I think
You
so.
wasted so much time
Yeah.
doing this, and it's not even funny. It's not like, what did you? I'm done.
It's the new generation,
Yeah.
though. This is that's what their life is based on.
I think a
Social
lot
media.
of people too trying to keep up with the Joneses on social media too. You see,
Yeah.
this couple went to fucking Tahiti. I want to go to Tahiti.
Right, and it makes it unrealistic for men that can't take their girl to Tahiti, and
Yeah.
that's really sad.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can. You just gotta wait.
Yeah.
Now that you're like in the content creation game, have you seen that? Do you consume social media content differently now?
I think I use it more as a networking thing than anything. I'm not like on there like, oh my god, what did she do last night?
Yeah.
It's like, fuck, I got to do something funny, and it's like
Yeah.
I got to.
You'll become a hater soon enough. You'll see people doing stuff similar to you, and be like, I do that shit better. Fuck that.
Yeah.
I do that better. Fuck that.
Yeah, I do find myself I'll be in a block and I'll be like, God damn it, I gotta think of something quick. Or because if you're not consistent with social media, then you're out. Like,
Yeah.
they won't know who you are.
They want consistent posting to
Right.
pump your algorithm.
Yeah, I
up.
noticed if we like Instagram will be hot, and if we take a break, the numbers go down, and you have to build that shit right
Yeah.
back up, and we're back at the building the shit back up, and it's
So when people are like, just post, even though they don't like, it's true. Just
Yeah.
post. It doesn't matter what it is.
see, but I hate doing that. Like if I don't think the post is strong, I'm like I don't want to keep.
You don't just want to post anything.
I don't want to post anything, and people just keep seeing whatever, and then they're gonna get trained to skipping your page. Like
True,
you,
true.
this guy, you post
That's
bullshit.
true.
You post bullshit. Get again. So
Yeah, that's right.
that's why I try to get. I want to make it as good as possible when you post it, and then people want to sit and engage with your shit.
We post 3 times a week, and we
Yep.
try to make them 3 high quality posts.
yep,
make
yep.
sure that like has good cover art. Make
Yep.
sure that it's edited well.
Yeah.
and that like everything's tight.
Yeah.
A lot of
Post
That's
at
good.
high peak time.
You're
lot of
consistent with the 3
Yu-Gi-Oh
times a
anger,
week, you know,
yeah.
so that's good.
I want to when I post something, I go, if it hits, it hits, but I'll be okay if it doesn't because I
Right.
know we put the effort
Yeah.
into this video. So if it hits,
It's
it
just
hits.
the algorithm.
It's just the algorithm. It's
The,
your
internet hates us.
Pray to the algorithm gods and hope it hits.
Right.
Because sometimes you'll post something that you think is nothing and it fucking just.
Yeah, it's
I'm like,
fire.
dude, what is going on?
Then you post that like Mona Lisa. Mwah.
3 likes.
you got you ain't got even
You
a
got like
snail.
20 likes, 600 views. You're like, fuck my life, man.
60
I
likes.
heard
Yeah.
it's the time of the day too.
Time of the day is
Oh,
big.
yeah. Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
we
do-
we've done
do
it all.
that.
It
Yeah, we
still
do-
doesn't matter.
We do
It
all
doesn't
that.
matter.
We've done
Okay.
everything.
Well, no, like it matters.
It matters, but
at the same time, you're still
you're
still
still
like
at the mercy of.
you're still at
Is
the
it, is it
mercy.
gonna get? Is it gonna
Yeah.
catch or not?
What's the best time of day?
I say 5 when people are getting off work. That's me. That's what I think. I think
good.
I think the morning you're gonna miss all the people that are working, don't give a shit. At night, people are cooking and doing all that shit. So they're not sitting down. So I mean,
I think the big thing is Monday and Tuesday. You're not going to
They're-
get as much engagement on any other day other than Monday and Tuesday on any platform.
Yeah, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you're a joke. You're not doing nothing. Like
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Wednesday, it could still go off.
Wednesdays
You're-
go good
Okay.
too.
Yeah, Wednesdays could still go. Monday, Tuesdays are those are prime.
So Monday, Tuesday at 5.
You gonna call?
Yeah.
Try that.
Yeah, try it.
Potential spam.
Oh, okay.
Try and get me out here.
So I saw Wicked
Okay.
during the last week, and I'm not a big musical guy. My girl's a big musical person. She
like-
thought it was good.
I like musicals.
It was cool. Like it was good. It was really high quality special effects, high quality acting,
Okay.
and the music was palatable. It wasn't bad.
How is the black lady? I see her in the news all the time for shit.
She's
All
actually
the
really
time.
good. I
Was she?
Her acting was really good. I felt for the character, and like I really like her character.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I saw something on Instagram. It said that it was like triggering for some people. Why was it triggering?
So I think it's the like to put it down in the most basic form. It's about being an outcast and like trying your best, but still like people look at you differently. So like I like my little brother is gay. And he like posted on his story that he really felt for the main character, and like I could see that, and I think a lot of people from the LGBTQ community thought the same thing, that it really did like outline what being an outcast is like. I felt for it because like I was bullied as a kid. Everyone was bullied at some point
Right.
as a
I
kid
made
for
it
some
stop really quick.
yeah. But like there was still a time where like you could relate with that.
Yeah.
You know what
well,
I mean?
I get angry because I just go, dude, just talk shit back.
Yeah.
And I'm talking to a movie like they can fucking hear me. I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, just talk
Yeah.
shit back, bro. Who
Too
cares?
scared.
I know.
Scared.
I know.
But
Worried, insecure.
but not just that though, like being an outcast in your family.
That's
Wow,
depressing. That's depressing.
Yeah,
Black
Yeah.
sheep.
I'm with you on that
Oh
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what
I'm
I
there
mean?
for
Like,
sure.
I wouldn't even know how to fight that. I
You're
wouldn't-
right.
Yeah. That'd be terrible.
That's life changing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
you're
So that's like a big theme for the movie. I thought it was really good.
wow.
But like I saw that a lot of people were like going in there and singing in the movie. And
Oh, that irritated
when the
you,
movie
huh?
started, it was like, could you please not sing? Like, and they showed like a picture of them singing. These are professionals. Let them sing.
So
you
how
know?
do people? So obviously, Wicked is a very popular play, right?
Yes.
So is that how people know the songs?
That's how people know the songs.
Listen, they usually do like a re-release of a sing-along. Go in there and sing the movie. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to hear you guys sing it. I just
Go to
want to watch
karaoke
it.
bar.
Yeah,
That shit,
like, that would irritate me, and I already go. I like to go to the movies like early in the morning, or when there's not going to be a lot of people, because I get highly irritated in the movie theater. I almost fought a kid in Spider-Man.
You told me about that.
I was gonna fuck this kid up. The whole movie, I'm like, I'm gonna fuck this kid up. Like,
Why?
on God, because he was talking in the movie. He was like, and he's not talking about the movie. He's just yapping.
Oh, that's shitty.
And I didn't know he was a kid. I thought he was like I thought he was like a
Teenage,
older
like a young man.
I thought he was like 18, 19.
Right.
He was like 5.
No, he was probably like 15 or 16, and that's what saved him. because I was legit. I even looked back to my boy Chris I was visiting, and Javi and them was like, him right here. I'm fucking him out. And they were like, okay. Okay. Yeah. So anyways, he was talking in the movie. I turned back. I was like, hey, man, I'm trying to watch the movie. He's like, okay, then fucking watch it. I said, hey, listen, when we come out of here, I'm going to fuck you up. He's like, you're not going to do shit. I was like, no, listen to me. When we get out of here, I'm going to fuck you up. And he just stayed quiet. And I watched the movie. I was like, it was a good movie. I got up. I turned around and looked at him. And I looked. I was like, oh, you're a fucking kid. Otherwise, I was ready to fight. I promise.
What'd you say?
Huh?
What'd you say to him?
I just looked at him. He didn't say nothing. He kind of like.
Oh, he didn't say, "Oh, you're not gonna fuck me up."
No.
Yeah.
He just kind of.
You're not gonna fuck me up.
He kind of looked around. He just kind of like looked away, and I was just like, because like, where's he at? Where's he at? I was like, nah, let's go.
I thought he was gonna get mouthy.
Nah.
Yeah,
You're
probably would have got him fucked up. Probably would have got him fucked up. It was a good thing he just shut the fuck up.
Were his parents there? Or it was just
No,
him?
it was just him and some other
just him?
kid.
Damn.
Oh.
Yeah, it was him and some other kid.
Yeah, there's a point when you're a kid where you're like, yeah, a bit too much.
Yeah.
More
Yeah.
than I can chew.
Yeah.
You got anything else?
Oh yeah. I got one. One's got to go. I got 4 of them this time, not 5. I got 4. Okay.
right.
These are like some of the most prolific like device makers of all time. So you pick one, all their devices, everything they've made, it's gone. Okay, it doesn't exist. All right.
Right.
We got Apple,
Yep. Saw that coming.
Sony,
Okay.
Nintendo,
Yep.
and Microsoft. One's got to go forever. All this shit, it's gone.
Nintendo.
What was the second one?
Sony, Nintendo, Apple, Sony, Nintendo, Microsoft.
So like Microsoft,
I'd say Microsoft.
You think
You would say that.
You would say that,
yeah,
but like
I know what I'm saying when I'm saying that.
Yeah.
your work day would be so much
Remember
harder.
when we got all
Yeah.
those blue
Without-
screens and shit? All the flights got canceled. That was Microsoft. All that shit. That was all
Yeah,
Microsoft.
but Microsoft, like the whole enterprise. That's
Yeah.
It's gone.
I mean, Word,
Word.
Excel,
Yeah. Yep. All gone.
PowerPoint.
PowerPoint. How are you gonna work?
How am I gonna work? I got
Any
no
P-
job.
Any
Yeah.
PC that's not Apple.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
but
why is this even an argument, guys? Nintendo.
But
Sony, we need Sony.
Nintendo 64.
I mean, Pokemon.
But then Sony, you lose PlayStation.
Lose my PlayStation.
Yeah, and then Apple.
I
I'm
guess
picking Apple.
I guess
I'm picking Apple.
we wouldn't have what
We
we
wouldn't
have
have
today.
we wouldn't have an iPhone, but I'll go back to a BlackBerry or something. We would be okay without an app without an iPhone. You would get used to it. You'd be okay without an iPad. You just have a fucking what's the Microsoft version of a
Surface Plus.
Surface Plus. You're all right.
Plus. I got a Nook.
You got a
I-
Nook.
Why didn't you throw Amazon in there? Why you gotta be? You should just throw an Amazon in there.
You've got a point though with Apple because
Yeah.
like I think Nintendo. I love Nintendo.
I love Nintendo.
Yeah,
They're
I
good.
have a Switch that I'd like to play. Yeah.
Smash Bros. Come on, you're not getting rid of that.
Yeah, I
Fuck
got
outta
a
here.
Smash. So I guess I'm gonna have to get rid of. I guess I'm gonna have to get rid of Microsoft. I guess I'm gonna have to.
Wow.
So you okay?
Yeah.
Microsoft's crazy.
I'm gonna at least have my iPhone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
have
don't
my
need your iPhone.
Why?
All right, no, you got it.
All right,
can
so
pick whatever
you
want.
would
No, no,
you would toss Nintendo to the wolves.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't
Alright.
have anything in Nintendo, so I
Got
guess that's why.
okay.
That's fair.
Okay.
Apple, you convinced me, Marquise.
Apple
your,
can go.
Your sales skills are showing right now.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
convinced me.
Apple
I'm with
can
you
go.
with Apple.
You'd be okay without Apple.
Yeah.
It doesn't. They like the iPhone was life changing. The iPod was life changing, but the other companies could make one. You'd be all right.
You
Yeah.
have a Zune.
Yeah, you got a Zoom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
get a
enjoy
Zoom.
your Zoom.
Yeah.
What's a
I'd be all right.
Zune?
It was the Microsoft
it's
version.
the Microsoft version
of
of
It came out.
iPod.
Yeah, it came out right around when the first iPod. It was trash, but
I got. Oh, see, I got Keynote. That's trash, but whatever.
Keynote.
Yeah, I got Keynote. I got Numbers for Excel, so I'll be all right with
Okay.
my. With
all
my
right. So everybody picks. Oh no, so Apple is the one that's got to go because this is the majority pick.
what?
Yeah, me and him picked Apple. You two picked something different.
Yeah.
I
So?
love democracy.
We're gonna have green bubbles everywhere.
Apple had the most votes.
Well,
Apple.
No, that's the thing.
actually,
It is a thing.
Upon further review,
Okay.
since I wanted to get rid of the plumber, so I'm gonna join her in doing Nintendo. Now we have a.
Yes.
Now we have a
That's
split.
That's a petty vote.
I'm a petty guy.
That was pure petty.
I'm being petty.
I like it. I like it.
Petty God.
Tom
Petty
Petty
God.
over there.
That's funny.
It's a
Petty
tie then.
God.
Tie then. All right.
Yeah,
That's fine.
So
That's
yeah,
fair.
harmonies in the world.
That's fair.
So we keep everything.
We keep everything.
Everything stays.
I like that.
Or
50-50.
we can just get rid of. We can choose to get rid of both
Apple.
respective. No, both respective. We get rid of Nintendo
And Apple?
Apple.
No, come on.
And now.
No, come on.
Oh
You
wait,
live-
no, everybody loses.
Yeah, everybody. No.
Yeah.
Come on.
We can't do that.
Can't do that.
We can't do that.
They
We
all
can't.
stay,
We
they
can't
all
just be on the
stay.
Zune and a Nook. That's terrible. Well, fun. That was fun.
It was fun.
You
Yeah.
got anything else before we close?
I think that's it for
I
me.
think that's it.
Yeah, I think
All
that's
right.
it.
Well, thank you for
No,
joining
thank
us.
you for having me. It was
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, you were.
Thanks
yeah,
for
you
coming.
were Great
That,
guest.
that was a fast pod.
Yeah, it was.
When I saw you pushing against Marquise early, I was like,
No, I liked it.
I was
liked
like,
it.
good. I was
No,
like,
I liked
good.
it.
Yeah.
I liked it. I liked it.
Yeah.
I liked
Well,
it.
thank you for pushing against me.
Is there anything you'd like to plug?
And Screenshot Love. Oh my God, Screen Time Love, obviously, is my podcast. My own Sunday Morning. It's a clothing business. Mila Scrubs, Healing Sweetgrass. These are all my businesses. If you go on my link tree, they're all there. So
Okay.
Cool.
Well, that
Well,
sounds
that's
like
it.
a show, folks. We'll catch you guys next week.
bye.
It's over.
We didn't mention
over.
anything about Thanksgiving.
My Thanksgiving is today
I give thanks.
because my aunt is a doula, so she had to deliver a baby yesterday.
Oh.
So
We're all
or
going to
2 days
Marquise's
ago.
house today. You
Hey,
guys.
there you go.
Nice.
So greens, mac and cheese. Let's go.
It's over. It's over.